Welcome group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So today's reading is how do they feel for you? How does your person secretly feel? The aim today is to get some insight from spirit on how they feel about you, things that you might not know how they feel. So like their secret feelings, we're going to see, what their secret feelings are for you. So I went ahead and pre-shuffled the tarot cards and several oracle decks, a couple of message decks. And at the end we'll do charms and there will be an extended. So I'm going to start as I always do with my weekly How Do They Feel For You readings with the Emotional Barometer. So go ahead and picture your person's face in your mind and think about them. Angel spirits and guides, for those who've tuned in for group 2, how does their person really feel about them? What's their secret feelings for them? We've got loving. I'm sensing some anxiety, as the anxiety is there as well, feeling anxious, but more so they're feeling loving. So with loving coming out, group 2, what that's actually telling me is that this person is feeling compassion. They're feeling more than love for you. They're feeling compassion. Also, they are feeling anxious about, if they've ever mistreated you. And if you ever mistreated them, they are feeling compassion about that as well. So they're sort of in this unique place where that they, you might even be amazed at the fact that they feel this way, some of you, that this person is feeling warm and empathetic towards you to this degree, because some of you, I am getting did hurt this person, but it's a general reading. So others were hurt by this person, and this person has, compassion for that. I'm hearing hurt people, okay? So this person is kind of looking at that, looking at this and life in general, perhaps through that lens of hurt people, and having compassion for that, knowing that whatever they did doesn't make them a horrible person. Whatever you did doesn't make them horrible. It just means, that you were hurt as well, or they were hurt. So I think they're trying to be more compassionate and loving towards the world at general, but more specifically towards you. And they're trying to see you through different lenses, kind of trying to understand, looking at your past, what makes you the way that you are, what have you been through, and, just really trying to, understand your frustrations is what I'm getting here. So, yeah, they do feel, I think it's important, these feelings that this person has for you, and that it's showing that, perhaps if they were not like that before, that they are shifting, and at present their energy is coming through as feeling love and compassion for you, and looking at the error of their ways, and also trying to understand you on a deeper level. Because we do have the narcissism card that come out from the Island Time Wellness, and what that talks about is manipulation and control. I can talk about infidelity and disregarding boundaries, somebody being egocentric or entitled, somebody being a rule breaker or selfish. It can mean any of those things, or all of those things, depending on your particular situation. But I feel like when I was shuffling the cards and pulling them out, I thought, and I got that this person felt like you're a little bit entitled. I feel like this person is a bit entitled, and probably is more represented by this card than the average viewer who's watching. That said, though, this person sees themselves in you, and they're getting, for some reason, that they're feeling you're a little bit entitled. Maybe you're a rule breaker, maybe you're manipulative or controlling, or they think that you are, they think that you're the type to be unfaithful. Maybe you're somebody that, at the very least, had issues or has issues really, like maintaining your boundaries, in relationships. So again, it can mean any of those things for you, or just, one or two of those things. And also, for a lot of you, like I already said, this is representing more your person than you. And I think that your person is, egocentric and selfish, to say the least, for a lot of you. But they are having, compassion for you, for the way that you are. So however you might know that this person feels about you, or however you might suspect that this person might feel about you that's less than flattering, they are reconsidering, sort of looking at it through different lenses, and having more compassion and love for you at present, okay? So for whatever shortcomings or perceived shortcomings that you might have. And again, this person is... I feel like they're aware of their shortcomings as well. And for some of them, I think they definitely have trust issues. They're being represented by the child orphan here. And this is the archetype card that come out for them. And so this is a card that talks about somebody that's very independent, who conquers their fears, especially any fear of survival. But they also have abandonment issues, which is like trust issues. And so I think this person struggles, for a lot of you, you know, on how to think about you, like what direction to go with you in this connection. Not real sure what direction to take this in with you, because they're divided on how they feel. I think they know that they love and have compassion for you, and they have feelings for you, but in terms of like how they really feel about like moving this thing forward and progressing the relationship, we can see, you know, with the Chariot card in reverse, Cancer energy, by the way, with that in reverse, it's showing there's some sort of divide within them, you know, about the direction to take with you here. So I'm getting that for a lot of you watching. You guys, you know, you do have differences of opinion, differences of lifestyles or values compared to this person, that has caused, you know, likely caused trouble in this connection. And this person, if you have experienced a change, like a sudden change especially, and you're thrown off guard, this person could be witnessing that, feeling like you're off guard, and that maybe you don't know how to handle the situation either, but they're coming across like they don't know how to handle the situation. So let me turn this down. Music doesn't get loud until I start talking. Anyway, so I feel like, you know, this person feels divided, right? They feel pulled in two different directions, perhaps down two separate paths, or, you know, you are feeling that way. And so I am getting, like, with the Romance Angels card, the card that come out, one of the cards that come out was pay attention to red flags. Okay? So how does this person feel about you? They feel like the signs are cautioning them. So I think this person is skeptical, you know, of your guys' compatibility and your intentions in the connection. If the roles are reversed, switch it around. You know, if it's this person being that way, you know, it's a general reading, apply it how it resonates. But what I'm more so getting, and this is from your person, so don't shoot the messenger, it's just what I have to read because it's what's coming out, is that, and I don't think this is particularly terrible, but some people are more sensitive than me, I guess, in my comment section sometimes. But with the pay attention to the red flags, this person is, you know, skeptical of you. They, this is someone that has trust issues. They don't want to allow their emotions to blind them to characteristics about you or habits that you have that won't ultimately work for them in a relationship, okay? So this is what they're thinking. So, you know, red flag doesn't mean that this person thinks you're a bad person or that this can never work or progress. It just means that they are paying attention to, like, the warning signs on a dashboard. If the engine light comes on, if the gas light comes on, you pay attention to that. And so there's something that's off, you know, for them regarding the potential of this connection. I don't know, you know, some of the things that this card can talk about is there being disrespect or dishonesty in the connection. Maybe this person, you know, in their opinion, has viewed you as being either disrespectful or dishonest with them. Maybe you're flirtatious or they perceive you that way. Maybe some of you just have habits that this person is questioning if that's going to work for them in the long term. And I'm getting this especially for those of you that this is a newer relationship, because they don't know you well enough to know your basic character that well, or as well as they would like to. But I think this is the type of person that would need to know you like the back of their hand in order to trust you, because they have trust issues. But, you know, I feel like for those of you who are in a relationship with this person, you need to have an honest mutual discussion about some things to get to know each other better. And again, this isn't your person saying like they feel like this can't work. This is more about their own healing and their own wanting to do what's good for them and what's good for you as well, because this person cares about you, has love and compassion towards you. So they want you guys to be right for each other if you're going to progress, and they don't want to miss any red flags. Maybe they've done that in the past and they don't want to do it this time. They just want a healthy situation, I feel, and I feel they're just trying to feel their way out. And again, this is just about this person wanting to you to know you better. I do think that they think a lot about this. I'm not sure how clear their thinking is about this, but the card, says, what on earth did I think about all the time before you? It's like they're really giving this a lot of thought. I feel like the oracle cards are really talking loudly to me right now. Normally I'd be more into the tarot at this point, and we'll get to that, but yeah, I feel some of the doubts could be related to sexual matters. If this is a sexual connection, this says too much concern with sexual matters. So this person could be, thinking that if you guys have a sexual connection, that's all it is, or that's all it can be, because maybe that's, all your compatibility will allow for. Also, somebody could be born in the year of the rabbit, and but again, don't take this too personally, because there's muddled thinking here, muddled, unclear thinking. So this person's not exactly seeing the situation clearly as they could, but they're trying to. So let's get to the tarot. So we'll talk about this person being pulled in different directions, or feeling that you guys are both being pulled in different directions in this connection, and you have your major differences, and that is being crossed by the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups in reverse, okay? So if there was an ending in this connection, thinking that this connection was superficial or unfulfilling, and that somebody was wanting to go find the grass is greener on the other side, we're seeing that this person is feeling like coming back or having a reunion or a reconciliation with you. Even if you guys are still together, if you guys have had an argument, or this person is trying to pull the connection in another direction from the one that you want to go in, this person is fully learning from that, and they're learning from this connection, they're learning from the past, and they want to find a compromise. They want to meet in the middle, find a middle ground here. Because Chariot in reverse especially talks about finding a middle ground between two conflicting issues or paths. And so I kind of get the energy of people going down their own path, the way they think this connection should go, and or just period, going on their own path. But then there's this return to energy. So regardless of when you watch this video, it's a timeless reading. At present, I'm recording this during Mercury retrograde, so it's often common that people people from your past, whether friends or lovers, try to pop back up into your life. So if this person hasn't done that already, they could be doing that. They feel like doing that, okay? And then beneath the situation, we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So subconsciously, what you might not be seeing in the situation is that, this person is, I feel they're healing, just for them to be able to feel like love and compassion towards you, trying to put themselves in your shoes, trying to see things from your perspective and understand you better. I think, for a narcissist, and this person for most of you is not like strictly a narcissist. I think, the card's content is what's communicating more loudly to me than the label of that card, unless you know that this person is, then wear that shoe if it fits. But what I'm more so getting is that this person is, healing, and they're recovering, and it's allowing them to get more in touch with their heart chakra, open it up a bit, feel the love that they feel for you, the care that they feel for you. And this could be too because you feel like they feel like you're recovering from something. They feel perhaps like, your wishes didn't come true in this connection. They feel that, they didn't make you feel secure. They've contributed to your insecurity in this connection when, what you really wanted was, something solid, something more stable, and that's what you really want, right? You desire long-term security, a lot of you, in a connection, and in this connection, and this person feels like, since you guys have been divided, you haven't been able to get that for yourself or have that, and so that they are feeling like you're also feeling like Nine of Swords in reverse, resting, recovering, healing, and experiencing relief from perhaps some extreme torment here. And in the past position, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So with the Nine of Cups showing me, in the past position that there was something of a lazy approach taken to this connection. Maybe somebody here was looking for, quick results, whether that be you or your person. There could have been some infidelity in the connection, or a fear of that happening, maybe jealousy. I can see, just general lack of generosity, either from this person or between one another. And so I feel that you guys are healing from whatever's transpired in the past. And it could be that this person just was not in the past able to give you the commitment that you really wanted. And I get that, this person is saying, with notes from your beloved, I grew up with bad role models. I have no clue how to love you like you deserve. Sorry, I just hit that. But yeah, I grew up with bad role models. I have no clue how to love you how you deserve. So I feel like that is sort of the energy that this person is healing from and coming out of, sort of shifting away from. Not completely have they done that, but I mean, this is, for me, representing very well that Nine of Cups in reverse energy. And so, yeah, I see this person not being very generous with you in the past here. And I feel like a lot of you did want to be exclusive and not date other people. But this person, again, they're suspect of you. Or they were in the past with the Spider card coming out, community and web weaving. So it's almost Charlotte's Web time of year, right? Do they still show that on network television? The cartoon Charlotte Web. I think they used to show that at Thanksgiving when I was a kid. But anyway, got sidetracked. This is a little intense, so I usually tend to get a little sidetracked when I feel intense energy, just to level myself out. But back to the reading. When the spider card, when you see a spider, what are they doing? They're creating a web. What does that web do? That web can either help or hinder the spider, or help or hinder in general here, because this web can symbolically represent entrapment, but it doesn't have to necessarily represent that. It can also represent connection. So this person's trying to figure out, were you or are you trying to trap them, or are you just sincerely interested in connecting with them and staying connected to them and solidifying a connection? Like this person, I think because they are a child orphan, that's their archetype, they are a little confused when it comes to matters of relationships, matters of the heart. There's a fine line. This card talks about there being a fine line between, family or community supporting us versus controlling us. So this person, I think, even if you were just trying to support them, they could have interpreted your support as trying to control them, and they get confused, okay? They have foggy thinking in this area. So I feel like this person, one of the things that they're reflecting upon, one of the things they're healing about is, knowing the difference between, people who really care about them and who really want to support them versus those who have some ulterior motive or negative agenda, like people that just want to, I'm hearing, use them, or also who want to control them. They're trying to learn the difference between that, because the shadow attribute of the child orphan is feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. So, this person, because they didn't have the kind of supportive, loving family that they needed when they were growing up, like they said, they had bad role models. They have some making up to do. They have some lost time to make up for in terms of learning what it means to be truly supported and to have close familial bonds, even in love relationships or amongst their friends. Like who can they trust, right? This is what they're trying to figure out. And there's this lack of not being able to trust themselves to be a good judge of character about that. And so this is some of their skepticism, some of the red flags, or one of the red flags that they're seeing regarding you. And one of the regards that, one of the things that make them feel this way. So they need balance. They feel they're going within, reflecting on this. They need to, I feel like this person in the past probably gave way too much of themselves to the wrong person, and they're really scared of doing that again. So, even though they have these strong feelings for you, they have been a little stingy, or a lot stingy for some of you, with their time, energy, love, and affection. And their contribution to this connection and taking it to the next level, to the level of commitment or beyond, because of those things. So they're just trying to find balance within themselves and in their thinking about relationships in general here. because I think they were very, very weakened by giving too much in the past, and it really diminished that supportive web that the spider can talk about. And we do have at the back of the deck the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe they come from, you know, a family environment that was more concerned about, you know, money and the material. Okay. Beneath that, I saw the Hierophant. So the Hierophant talks about institutions in the church. Maybe they had a strict religious upbringing, you know, which ironically sometimes make people feel less supported and less loved in the home, or they were actually raised, I heard earlier, foster home, and then I'm seeing, you know, underneath the Hierophant. So that to me, that can represent institutions. So they could have been raised in a home, but even if they weren't technically raised in a home, there's this feeling of them being not having, you know, that loving sort of family environment that they emotionally needed to have healthy, you know, equal give and take relationships as an adult. So that being said, how is this person showing up right now? This person, or how they feel that you're showing up, is the Fool in reverse. So yeah, there's this false start energy I'm getting here. This person has not been able to offer you, you know, a warm, loving connection. This person at the very least has let you down, and that's what's affecting this reading at present here. Caused you disappointment. I think this person is experiencing like some intuition because they've taken the time to go within and do some healing work, which is kudos to them. It's good that they're doing this. It is getting them more in touch with their intuitions and their secret thoughts and feelings about you. I think that this person could be viewing you as kind of mysterious. I think they feel like you trust yourself more than they trust themselves, but they're working on that. And also, I'm just getting that this person isn't, yeah, they're just not the most communicative, especially like right now, if they're not being very communicative, or if they do communicate, it's very economical, right? So they only say, you know, the bare minimum that they have to say to get their point across. But they're very knowing. You can tell that there's something about them, like they're perceiving more than they let on. And I think that this person is feeling like your energy, like this is somewhat of an otherworldly connection for this person. They know that it's deeper than what meets the eye, but also there is a sense again of there being a false start, acknowledging, you know, carelessness or lack of feeling. They have the feeling, but I feel like they don't show it. They could be very stoic, but again, I feel like they don't hide it that well either for a lot of you. And I just get that this person has been unprepared for the adventure of taking a fresh chance on and experiencing fresh hope and a new adventure, new beginning, and a new relationship. You know, like I said, for some of you, this is a new relationship. For others of you, you know, you're looking for things to turn around in the relationship. So in that sense, you're looking for improvements. That's like having a new beginning in the relationship. I see that. This person feels like that is something that they want, but something that they're not quite prepared for, you know, at the time of this reading. So this person is absent from your life, or they feel absent. They feel absent. They do. Whether they're physically with you or not, there's a part of them that's not present in this connection. But it's like they know deep down, intuitively or instinctually, that you guys will, you'll get there. And I'm also getting that if this person did leave this connection, and especially if they left it hastily, you know, suddenly, they do definitely have regrets about doing that, and they're wanting to come back. So that's going to be for a group of you as well. So, so is there anything else I want to talk about here before I get the charms? I'm going to read the rest of the oracle cards over in the extended. Oh, I did want to show you this one from the music oracle. We got Miriam Makeba for how this person feels about you. So I get that this person, for some of you, you might be, might have a strong Mars placement. I don't know what sign Miriam Makeba is, But I'm getting like Scorpio, Aries placements for some reason. But even if you don't, this person I feel is viewing you this way, regardless of your gender. So this is the type of person that says things like, if the times are broken, it's our job to mend them. So this is someone, they view you as a healer. They view you as somebody that trusts themselves to handle situations and take care of things. Your joy makes full of your oppressors. So it's like people can't keep you down. This person, they can't keep you down. You know, you stay joyous regardless. And in an age of liars, the truth is dynamite. So they feel like you are, I mean, these are some really good traits that you have, that they feel like you're a very honest person, and that you value honesty very highly. So let's get those charms. This reading is resonating. Please let me know in the comment section down below. And then if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe or consider subscribing. It does support the channel. All right, for group 2, angels, spirits, and guides, how does group 2's person feel about them, please? So we've got, this came out in group 1. I observed the event, bystander. So I feel like this person's kind of being a bystander in the situation. You know, just kind of watching, waiting for the time to be right. There's this sense that they know that they have to wait for the time to be right for there to be a hope for some progress in this connection. Then we've got the tea kettle. So somebody here could enjoy a good cup of tea. They could be, I don't know why, I feel like this person's kind of a hothead a little bit sometimes. We'll see if the rest of the cards support that. And as such, you know, they hold things inside for sure. But if they hold things inside for too long without expressing themselves, you know, then what happens to the tea kettle? It boils up and it makes a mess. So I feel like this person is feeling like they're holding things inside. Also, some of you could resonate with having a tendency to hold things inside until you finally sort of explode or lose it a little bit here. And then we've got the eagle here. So this is this person seeing things from a higher perspective. This eagle has a green orb in its clutches, and green is of the heart chakra. So it's like through a higher perspective, this person is getting more connected to their heart. We've got peace. And I think that this person feels like making peace with you and having peace in this connection. We've got friends don't lie. So I feel like this person is saying to you, you know, that this might be something that you have said or would say to them. You know, if this person has said that they are your friend or that you guys are lovers and friends, you know, that you could say to this person, well, friends don't lie, if this person ever lied to you, because you do value, you know, you do value the truth, you do value honesty, okay? But they also feel like if you're their friend, you know, that you shouldn't lie to them. And they kind of go back and forth, like in terms of being able to trust you. We've got that this person feels like, you know, they found something really special and valuable in you and in this connection. This goes with that spider web card, feeling connected to you. Despite, you know, them questioning it, they definitely do feel connected to you. I'm hearing fated. That this was a fated meeting. And then we've got this red garnet here, which that is a representation of love and passion and quality as well. It's in the shape of a teardrop here. Some of you, this person could feel like they made you cry, or I'm getting that this person could have shed some angry tears over the situation from holding things in too long. We've got a star here. It's like a pewter. I think it's pewter star. It's a pewter star. And it's got a bunch of little cutout stars inside. So it's like, I feel like this person feels, I'm going to be honest, I could say that this person feels like you're a star, and a lot of times that will come out, but what I'm actually getting more so is that this person feels like they're a star because they have a little bit of a narcissistic tendency to them. Just for lack of a better word, let's put it egocentric, because like I said, I feel like this person's a little more egocentric than actually narcissistic, but that that there's pieces missing from them. And I feel like this person feels that you have some of those pieces, because on this star's cutouts, we've got a you can see where there is room for a heart to be inserted. There's room for little stars to be inserted. This person and you could have children, or this person could see that in the future, as you could be a potential mother to this person's child. But anyway, there's this sense of them not feeling like the total star that they could be. They're missing pieces here. That I'm hearing family. They're missing that family support and that familial sense of love, that familial sense of connection. We've got a little little pink bow here. Oh, that just threw itself on the floor. So just trust me that that was a little pink bow. Oh, here it is. I didn't know if I was going to be able to find it. So that reminds me of just sweet, innocent love. Some of you could be, on the younger side, but also I think that's a representation of the inner child. And this person is showing up as a child orphan. So it's like their feelings for you are very sweet and very reminiscent of the way that, they have always wanted to feel, but they have fear about the connection and about your authenticity and your compatibility. And we've got fearless, but going forward, I think that this person is, they're at least trying to be more fearless, because I do get that they feel like you trust yourself more than them. This makes you a more secure person. You're looking for something secure, and so I think they really admire, your fearlessness. They feel that you're fearless. So follow me over to the extended if you feel drawn to. We're going to do read the rest of the cards here, find out their approach, what surrounds them, their fears, and the outcome, the future, as well as do the tarot of sexual magic, read the rest of the oracle cards. But if this is where we part ways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. Let me know down below if this did resonate and like it if you liked it. I'll talk to you next time.